Such a long day, man. I gotta get some coffee in my system. It's just boring, you know? Nothing ever happened. No. No. No, no, no! I gotta go! I gotta go!
Hey! Everything okay?
Oh, no! Oh, no, 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 no!
Welcome to Strike Force. You are an elite battle squad assembled to defend Earth. This is who we're up against. The alien warlord Ultimus and his Kree soldiers who have joined forces with Hydra and AIM. Now, I know some of you aren't used to fighting side by side with each other, but the world needs you to put aside your feuds and stand together. Any questions?
I am Groot.
Any other questions? All right, it's go time. Now get out there and save the world.
You need help with your Marvel Strike Force game? Then come down to the school of the Game Father. Valley Flying did, and he learned that you can't beat the Game Father. Valley Flying. That's right, I'm the 3-time Super Sunday Red Stip Blitz Orb champion. After I uppercutted Valley Flying in his vagina for the 3rd time, he went home and cried to his little mommy, and now I need a new challenger. Bring it, little boy. All with the fucking dope. I be ballin' like a
Gamers, keep on gaming because gamers are cool.
Alright gamers, keep on gaming because gamers are cool.
I'm gonna do this song.
OMG.
It's so powerful, you turn off the
Banana, banana, na na banana.
Na 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 banana banana.
Na na banana, na na banana.
Don't move, don't move. Na na banana.
All right, how are y'all doing?
Eyes locked, don't panic. Na na banana. Hold it steady, don't rush that line. Take it slow, yeah, take your time. Grip it right, don't let it slide. You leaned in, now you can't rewind. Look left, look right, don't trust that thing. Why moving, got a mind of his own. Step back quick, now you froze mid-step. Now you stuck and you already know. Wait, wait, don't react. Take it slow, don't rush that. Too close now, don't panic. Na na banana. Too late, too late. Na na banana. Nah, you good?
Nah.
You good? Nah, 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 no. One pill down now, hold that pace. Don't lose grip, stay
All right.
in your place.
Hello. How y'all doing? Let's see. That should be working. Yeah. All right. We got Alliance War and the Silver Surfer event. I think what I'm gonna do is let's see how much time we have left. We have 3 hours left in Alliance War. How y'all doing? How'd you guys do with your Silver Surfer event? What's up? The song Cooks? Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, it's screwed up. I didn't invest in Daring Warrior enough. All right. Well, hello. Happy Wednesday. I haven't heard anybody play that. I feel like that's a trap team. Anybody have any reason otherwise? I mean, I don't know. I suspect it is. I don't know for sure. Didn't think it was going to be that hard. We should still get Silver Surfer unlocked, right? I just don't. I don't know. I haven't heard anybody say anything about him. I mean, it just came out yesterday, so. See, did I do all my collection yesterday? I don't know if I did or not. It's been beautiful outside. I did all my collection. The retcon team, I don't know. Is retcon skippable? Anybody that they got retcon feel like they missed out? Minerva's a broken special. No, but the question was, is there any skippable teams? And I believe, and I'm asking if anybody that skipped retcon feels like they've missed out on anything, is I guess what my question is. I mean, is anybody that skipped retcon feeling like they missed out? Wow. Well, what I was trying to, okay, we'll do it. Why didn't I do it here? That's what I was trying to do. Holy moly. Oh, I didn't have any diamonds on him. Well, are you... There's 24 people in your alliance. Where are you in your alliance as far as collection power? If you're at the top, then you're in the wrong alliance. I wasn't trying to buy, I was not looking for a evolutionary. I was looking for speedball. Well, hmm. I wonder how much of this I should buy. How many do you need to upgrade a character? Guess I don't really need it on Sylvie. Essence boost? Yeah, I just collected mine. All right. Hello and welcome. If you are on Facebook, I don't think anybody's here. I don't understand how this Facebook thing works anyways. Let's see. Wait a minute. It went full screen on Facebook? Oh, so you can do face... Oh. So you can do rectangular here. Huh. So it didn't do... it didn't do the vertical. Hmm. Interesting. I'm from MySpace. All right. Didn't, okay, I get it. So I guess that's why nobody's watching it, is because I did it on the left, right. Also, I can't get my other account to load up. It's just stuck on the 7%. This is like the third time I've tried to get it to work. All right, we'll come back to that. Are you from MySpace? MySpace from my face? Wow. Delete and reinstall them. All right, I'll try one more time and then I will. Kind of sucks because that's brand new. Let's do arena since we got 3 hours. Glenn Knight. Emma, so we got to use an APOC team. All right, it's definitely hanging. The Silver Surfer outfit was a one and done. You have to replay the tutorial when you reinstall. Really? I reinstalled it right now. Drops back up to all streamers. I didn't even know they did that. First I heard about that was yesterday. I wonder why they did that. Okay. Okay, so it's Emma. APOC team. Okay. How's it going, Herb? All right, so it did reload. It did work. Okay, good. All right, let's go. It's pretty. I'll have to check out Reddit. It seems like a. That doesn't even make sense. Should those people be able to get the same score as the people that did, is the question? All right. Well, I like the Scourge didn't build the new teams, but still unlock Surfer. If I'm with that, yeah. Well, you don't. Okay, listen. You can. Well, I mean, I think the issue is, did you unlock Silver Surfer or not? Oh shit, that's not the right team. Well, that's fine. Diamond Dave is quitting the game. Hmm.
Yeah, this is going to be the video. TLDR, probably the last time you'll ever see me playing Marvel Strike Force again. We'll have to find out. Let's get into all the reasons why. Welcome back into the Salt Mine, friends. I'm your host, OG Diamond Dave. And today we've got a video that I did not think I was going to ever have to record because I thought I was going down with the ship. I love this game so much, and it has been a big source of fun for me for many years. But, you know, and here's the thing. Let's talk about it. This has nothing to do with the Age of Fear or any of the other things that are happening. Like, that's all ancillary, and they could not be different. I think it's way too early to tell, and I would urge you to stick around if that's why you're thinking about leaving. Check out the economy changes, see what happens. Check out the new Scourge, see what happens. I hear it's pretty hard. Haven't done it myself. I'm not planning on doing it. And I realize that's probably what people maybe thought they would come to see on this channel is, hey, let's check and see what that looks like. But it's not. I have an issue myself with a couple of things. And the biggest problem that I have right now is with Scopely the company. You know, it's not necessarily Scopely the game. There are many things that have issues with the game and things of that nature. But, and I'm sorry, you know, if you've gotten this far, this may be a little bit lengthy video. And if it's too long for you, I get it. That's fine. Sometimes the catharsism of just me speaking into the microphone is what needs to happen for me. So, it is what it is. And as you can see here, I've got my alliance pulled up, and this is the not the total number of alliances in my alliance. Shout out to the other people who've gotten it. I'm sorry, I just cut it off to make it bigger so you could see this. But what's important that I wanted people to know is that we had 2 people inside the top 5, which would mean that we would have 2, 4, or 5 diamond analyses. And as you can see on the screen, there are 3. That other person who finished behind both Stocky and myself has managed to acquire a 4 diamond Annihilus due to some, I guess, customer service issues and things that happened in the game. Apparently, they had some issues with the run, and I believe that they did, because we all had issues at different times and different things. Like there was lots of players who had everything from anomaly detected to random restarts to combat errors, right? So I believe that that person had those issues and things like that. And this is no shade or hate towards that's Tadano, right? You know, we'll talk about names. I'm not trying to shy away from anything. So I have no ill intent towards Tadano. If I had gotten the same level of errors, I assume I would probably have asked for compensation, maybe. But the company responding and deciding to say, hey, the appropriate compensation for this is this year-long exclusive thing that that nobody else can get or earn, and that everybody had to deal with buggy systems and changing days and offers that were up and down. And there was so much drama around this race and timing to get this character and all that good stuff. It's unfortunate, to be perfectly honest with you, with how it all went down. And I've spoken with some of the folks that I have got connections to, whether it be because I'm an envoy or whether it be because of the enhanced customer service that some players have access to, right? I was able to make some connections and just tried to say, hey, look, this is for the integrity of the game. This is for the integrity of future races. Like, let's not devalue these things. That's where my head was. Maybe I haven't had really a chance to express it enough to them, but it was pretty clear and evident to me that what needed to happen in my eyes, because there's only one solution, and that's to go back to the way that it was advertised, the way that we all thought about it going up, and let the race happen how it happened, sadly, right? There are other players that were in that top 10 that are going to be impacted, and their hard work, they're going to feel like they're hard. Well, I shouldn't say I'm going to know how they feel. I would imagine that if I was up there, I might feel like my hard work is less valued now. The money I spent is less valued. And sure, comments, you guys can decide what value is in a mobile game. I understand all that. Like that's neither here nor there. But the challenge is that when people are spending something, they have a level of expectation to get something back, and that's all of our players. And the most important thing that the game company can do is treat us like customers and try to be fair and equal, right? So if multiple people have problems, or if multiple people run into issues and one person gets compensation, that's favoritism. It's absolutely ridiculous, and it's unacceptable. So that's my line that I've said, I can't give this company any money anymore. I just can't do it. I can't do it. I'm not gonna give Scopely another penny. And
so I hate to say it, I said there was two issues: set aside monetization and coring of orbs like that, but there's really two core things that absolutely matter. Scopely agrees with my assessment of these two things: bugs and something to do. This is about bugs, right? Is this what this is about? Bugs and the crashing of the dark dimension.
We all know what I've said. I've said this a million times, whether you've been in my Twitch streams or probably checked on other videos. I can't play this game free to play. I won't do it. I won't do it. I'm not going to look at something that I can have and make the choice to not have it. So, that's where I'm at. It's a line in the sand for me. It's an issue of what's right and what's wrong, and I believe what they did is wrong, and they believe what they did is right, and we're at an impasse. So, it's like I said, everything else that's going on.
2111 coming through for 33 months.
I was going to
Prime,
give
thank
time and assess and see what happens and all these things. But I can't knowing that at any point in time, for no reason at all, they may just give out the most exclusive rewards that I'm paying heavily to compete for, just because somebody else had some issues or something like that. Like it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't sit well with me. It's not right. It's not wrong. And who am I to say what's right or who's wrong? I don't know, but it's not right to me. It's not right for me. And it's really, really painful for me to quit this game. I don't know if it's the addiction talking. Let's be honest here. I'm addicted to the game, as with most folks probably may or may not be. But I know that I'm addicted to the game. I know that I'm addicted to Marvel Strike Force, and it hasn't impacted me in any negative way, right? It's a game I get to play. I stay within my means, all that good stuff, right? Like, but it is not something that I have to have. It's not something that I, will be like scratching, to get back into and this, that, and the other. When I walk away, I'm going to walk away. I'm going to be done. I'm out, So it's one of those things. Like I'd love to play this game again. I don't know what it would take for that. I have no idea, but I need to be able to trust the company that I'm giving thousands of dollars to every month, right? Like I don't know anybody who would think otherwise in that, right? If you have a hobby, and there are better hobbies to get into that could net you some return eventually. This gives me zero return.
Yep.
But either way, right? If you have a hobby that you're getting into, or even me, like I was trying to, with some content and building the content for all you guys here on YouTube, right? Like I wanted to turn this into a bigger thing, but we're not there yet. We're not there yet, and it's gonna go down as an unfortunate failed business venture. This YouTube channel probably because I imagine several of you have already unsubscribed already. But we're gonna keep trying. We're gonna keep making content. We're gonna see what happens. And we're gonna keep in the content creation business. That's for sure. That's something that I will do. And if my avenue for that with Marvel Strike Force is no longer that, we'll come up with something else. And I invite you to stay along for the ride. I respect your decision if you decide to move on. I totally get it. I don't generally follow and subscribe to a ton of different channels myself, so I understand. I'm not, it's cool. Maybe one day we'll be into the same thing and we'll meet up again later. But that's totally fine, and we'll come to that bridge as we cross it. But yeah, as you can tell here, this is evidenced here. It's been going around. You can't hide what was done. And not that I think that anybody was trying to, but I just don't know that I think there should have been some public communication around it. Hey, the compensation changed, and this impacts so little of the community. I understand that this impacts so little of the community, but my worry for anybody else who is deciding to spend their hard-earned money with Scopely is be careful of the company you're getting in bed with. Be careful of what you're doing. Like really think that through. So that's the only reason why I'm spreading the message on this one, or even decided to make a little bit of a video, is simply put, like I've lost my trust and I've lost my faith, and it's one of those things that is really hard to earn back from me, right? I think I give it out too quickly, and then in which case once it's gone, it's gone. So there's one right way to handle this, and I do not believe it was handled right. Compensation for issues like this could have been anything else in the world. I think everybody can understand that if you spent a lot of money to enter this race and you felt like you got the short end of the stick because the technology failed, every reasonable person would understand that it can't be the Annihilist extra diamond. Like every reasonable person would understand that it can't be that, right? In the same way as if I was 11th and I didn't have a 3 diamond, or if I felt like I should have been first because I got stupid anomaly detected 10 times, or whatever the case may be. So yeah, I'm not going to harp on the subject a little too much, and I'm not going to beat it to death. I don't think it is challenging enough to continue to look at more Marvel Strike Force stuff right now. But you'll probably see me around because addiction dies a slow death or something like that, right? So I am going to be sitting with my alliance, at least until they can find a suitable replacement for me, or whatever the case may be. But I will be not spending a dime, just basically doing my raids and being a cold body on war defense. So that's about it. Like, it just is one of those things that I won't be making any content around the Silver Surfer thing. I have no plans on playing the Silver Surfer thing. I'm not going to do the Storm thing or whatever. Any of the future content, I'm just not even going to allow myself to think that maybe this is pretty cool. Maybe I should stay because Scopely doesn't deserve my money anymore. And that's where we are. So I appreciate it. And thank you all, everybody who has liked or commented on my video. I appreciate it. Look, if you're going to say something hateful in the comments and you're excited and happy that I'm gone, do what you got to do. But you know what? thanks for the comment. I'm going to let you know beforehand. Thanks. Appreciate it. And if you didn't get this far and left something terrible, all right, that's cool too. Thanks. Just keep watching the end of the video next time. All right. Bye.
Let's read the comments. Yeah, I mean it's not complicated. Yeah. Zastin, thank you for bringing light. I'm with you. It was not fair compensation. Also, I don't have to play the game to understand your reasons. It was very clear. These guys would do any live testing before fishing things out. Wow. They had 2 days to refix it. It was bugged on Wednesday. They republished it on Friday. And the impact of the bugs is what's up for debate, right? And I did personally didn't play it, but there were definitely combat errors and problems like that that I believe all of them had. Yeah. If these guys would do any live testing before shooting things out, they would have these problems, reactionary over or under compensation. It's amateur over there. There you go. Oh man, I'm just finding a channel. I want to see you go. Feels right. Best of luck. Good luck, Dave. Thanks for your stream. So stick around for you. Do next. All the best. Man spent 8,000, Phil D9 and quit that. Man, it's crazy, but I don't blame you. Didn't Widowmaker do that? Tadano kind of did that. Tadano came back though, right? You may not, that had not made you a doubt many of the community who had known this. Makes it happy I don't spend money with Scopely. Okay. I see you say scheme you pick. I quit too. Hmm. Let's see. Yeah. So this has been a problem for a while. What I mean by that, if you're gonna auction off very expensive items, either through a leaderboard event, a scourge, or a dark dimension, there has to be some competitive integrity, because if the rules are not fair, you absolutely will explode your tippity top player. Yeah. Yeah, if you have if there's no competitive integrity, if I mean it matters. Yeah. This just 1000% goes to my whole point that monetization is an important issue. I'm not trying to say it isn't an important issue. The difference between bugs and something to do, and let's say monetization is another conversation, you know, with equal weighting. The difference between bugs and nothing to do is that monetization doesn't matter if the game is bugged and there's nothing to do. Like, why would anybody spend on the game? And secondly, that's not the real difference. The real difference, in my eyes, between monetization concerns and bugs and nothing to do is that Scopely agrees with us. Scopely agrees that the game should be, they don't want more bugs. They don't want less content for us. No, they want to give us as much content as possible, given the resources that they have to build it. They want the game to have the least, they want the same thing as us on that. Monetization, maybe not. They know that some of the decisions they're making right now is going to alienate people and push them out of the game, and it's a calculated risk. But they agree with this monetization. They agree with this bug in content thing. We have to hold them to that. Bugs and more stuff to do. They know it. They agree. We just gotta, demand that. And I feel like OG Diamond Dave just drew the line and said, you fucked up, a bugged out experience and altering the terms of the event because it maybe was buggy, maybe wasn't buggy, who the fuck knows, it doesn't really matter. The thing is that they changed the terms of the event because of bugs. Yeah. Yeah, well, they asked me specifically for feedback on this new economy and the changes that went into effect, on Monday? And the two things that I had to say is, one, give us something to do with power cores. Something more to do with power cores. There's nothing to do with our power cores right now. We need something to do with their power cores. They have no value. And two, what's the point in playing Arena? Give me a reason to play Arena. I didn't hear anything back, but that was my suggestions. Those are my two suggestions. I didn't give them a lot of detail. Hopefully they understood what I meant by that. All right, I'm ready to play Alliance War. Will I go 10 for 10? Time for scambling. The bug should be fixed with substantial capital workers, but it says chat is more to do with bugs. There's this. I mean, every game has bugs. However, I feel like there's some things you just got to get right. And pissing off your top 10, top 50, top 100 spenders in the game, people that are willing to spend thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, says a lot as far as the broader community, right? Yeah, competitive. the competitive and competitive. So I feel like this competitive integrity thing was amplified with the introduction of the Morgan Le Fay scourge. And I remember when that happened, if there's, and they had hackers in the game. And it's like, man, if there's no competitive integrity, this is some bullshit. Why do people spend if the game is hackable? Why would the game spend if the game is bugged? You can't have an auction and expect people to spend unreasonable amounts of money if there's no fair rules and competitive integrity. If because it's just done, it's completely gone. Well, you guys are awesome. Well, it's just if there's no auctions like what we have here in Marvel Strike Force, then the competitive integrity doesn't matter as much, frankly. Or the bugs can be resolved quickly. Where bugs are not going to, where there's going to be zero tolerance for bugs is, someone spending. Everybody says $8,000. I don't know how much money anybody spent on I don't know how much anybody spent. $2,500 a month. Wow. That's a lot of money. All right, Herb. What, Vigilante here? I don't know if Herb is here or not. I'm going to throw up what I'm thinking, and then I will... Difference between this game and the amount of bugs we have. Well, let's see here. Do your thing. All right. Amount of bugs we have compared to any other game I've played is night and day. I've seen so many in different levels where it's smaller break. Generally in games, it's once in a blue moon, but it gets fixed in a reasonable time. All right, there's no stunning of... We have 46 defensive 87, which are you. Woo! But someone over there just like me and just ran in and just like combat canceled. I got to tell Kat about this. I got to go tell Kat because I talked to her a little bit about this Diamond Dave thing. Oh, Brimstone. Oh, I got Emma. Can I do Brimstone Emma? Brimstone Emma works, right? No, Nightcrawler stops Emma. Hmm. I'll get my attacks. Yeah, I know, right? If we don't attack, then none of it matters. I agree. Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go ask Kat about that. I mean, I just got to tell her what happened. My microphone's with me. Babe, are you out here? I got my microphone on so they can hear the conversation. So, you remember I was telling you about that, like OG Diamond Dave? Do you know who he is? That how he had spent all the money and then they had to reschedule Dark Dimension, and then they reopened it on Friday. Yeah, Friday, 2 days later. So this is wild. So it had a very, very tight leaderboard. Who finished first got something exclusive for a year, like a 5 diamond, 4 diamond, 3 diamond, right? Depending on how quickly you finished it. So somebody thought that they were slighted and got a diamond. I think it was Tadano Mac. I got a 4 diamond instead of a 3 diamond, and Diamond Dave's has got a 3 diamond, and he's like, "I'm done." He quit the game because because they played with the rules, and he didn't get what he paid for, and yeah. I don't know what he spent, but they changed the date, and then they changed the actual rules to the leaderboard. Because no, because someone complained that they finished. I think what happened is they finished 11th, and they said because the game was bugged, they complained, and then they got the 10th place rewards. They were compensated. Yeah, well, no, they just gave them an extra diamond. They gave someone a 4 diamond that should have probably got a 3 diamond. And everybody had bugs. But they gave competition to one person. Yeah. Right. One person got compensation. Yeah. Yeah, right now. Yeah, so it's wild. Yeah, it's wild. What's that? It's wild to me. Feels like it. Feels like it. Oh, Charlie's asleep. All right. I'm gonna go get my thermostat thing, temperature thing. Kick him out. Go lock him in Charlie's room. All right, here we are. Dave finished before that player and got a worse reward. Well, I don't know the exact details, but they changed the terms of how it paid out. How do I beat this team with Nightcrawler? The Winter Guard beat this? Oh, Brimstone APOC works? Okay, yeah, Brimstone. No, Brimstone. Let's just do Winter Guard. I know, Jerome. That's exactly the point. No, what Diamond Dave wants is the payout just to be, from the way I understood the video, what he wants is nobody to get any special accommodations. and just have it play out the way that it actually played out. I guess they gave a special accommodation to Don O'Mac. Yeah, I don't think Diamond Dave is asking for accommodations. He's asking for nobody get accommodations, what he's asking for. I mean, that's the way I understood what he said. Yeah, Dave is asking for integrity, right? Yeah. Here's the thing. If there were no bugs, none of this would matter, right? Yeah. Dave just wanted the payout to be what they actually listed, correct? I don't know. Is bugged as intended? Is it bugged as intended, right? Why are so many people worried about what the stage is doing? Okay, so what this means to everybody here is if Marvel Strike Force cannot put enough attention to the tippity top players and spending players to make things not bugged, what does that mean for everybody else? If spending on the money on the game in any way is not going to be, you know, if you're not going to get what you paid for, why spend money on the game? They're not going to, you know, things like that, right? I mean, I think it's two issues. It was the bugs that created the problem, and then they changed the conditions of an auction, essentially, a competitive race after the results were done. Well, yeah. I mean, if it doesn't affect you, it doesn't affect you. That's fine. All right, what are we going to do here? I don't think, is Mighty Avengers going to get wrecked by this? I'm so scared to use Mighty Avengers anywhere. I hate this team. Well, I think if you watch OG Diamond's Dave video, he was very explicit that it hurt. It did not feel good to him. He felt that the money he spent was not well spent. He's not going to play the game free to play. And because he feel like he didn't get what he spent on, he's done playing the game. He was speaking for himself and his own personal feelings. That's all it was. Now, if that doesn't affect you, that's fine. It affects me because I believe that if they can't keep the tippity top of the game happy without having bugs in their premier event, specifically when it didn't work on a Wednesday and then they republished it on a Friday and it still didn't work correctly, oh boy. Interesting. It just happened. Video's 16 hours old. Is this gonna work? This team always fails me. Yeah. Let's see here. I don't like you. Oh, that's not good. I feel like this is gonna fail. This team always screws me. Come on, Hercules. I need you to save me, please. Please save me, Hercules. All right. I don't feel like this is good. God, what a garbage team. I hate I need to delete Mighty Avengers off of my out of my just delete them out of my save squad tab. Like pretend like they don't exist. Yeah, I know. I need to not use them anymore. Like, holy moly. I feel like they fail me all the time. And so you got 6 left. Let's go over here. Moon Girl stops speed bar. Does that throw off Liberty? All right. I'll look at it here in a second. Moon Girl stops speed bar, so we won't bother with Sam Wilson's thing. We'll just, well, might as well because it's big damage anyways, right? She's gonna go. All right. Animan has a question. Who's going to spend money on a temporary buff? The way that people perceive value is very, very bizarre. You know, if being number one in Cosmic Crucible is that important to you, then you're going to spend money. If being the best matters that much. Yeah, it's not what that's not it's that doesn't matter. If you want to be number one, you're gonna, you know, today, that's that. Community manager whip. All right. Community manager whip. What does community manager whip got to say about Doc? Please, 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 Diamond Dave, don't quit the game. We love your money. Please, please don't quit. We are begging you, son, sir, or whatever your name, whatever you want us to say. But please don't quit the game. Also, please don't make us make these difficult decisions. He spent more money than you. It's just that simple. Please understand, it's not personal. He spent just so much more money than you, and we had to choose him over you. Don't quit the game, Diamond Dave. They got a 4 diamond in Nihilus. They got upgraded from 11th place to the 10th place. Yeah, they gave somebody that got. My understanding is they got the 3 diamond rewards, and they bumped him up to a 4 diamond. Apparently, the conversation is that, I don't know if it's true, is Diamond Dave actually finished ahead of him, and he got a 3 diamond, and then the other guy got a 4 diamond. And so what OG Diamond Dave, he doesn't want anything special. He just wants it to be the way that the leaderboard said. Yep. Yep. I mean, you gotta watch the video. I don't want to put words in his mouth. I mean, there's a video where he says it. I'm giving a brief recap of my taping, of my take of what's happening. I hope he pops in. I hope he sees my clip. I hope he thinks it's funny too. Or probably maybe not. I don't even know. He knows Whip. He's a mod here, actually. Can Brimstone beat this? I hope so. Why would Brimstone lose to this? You sent it to him. I hope he's watched Whip before. I mean, he's a mod here. Oh well, I didn't have Secret Wars. Well, let's see if we lose. We probably lose right here. Oh, we're gonna lose? Yeah, we could lose right here. Oh my god. I know, waste of a brimstone, yeah. I've already used those teams though. Shadow Conclave, want to do that? Dave is not the only one leaving over this. I suspected after watching his video, you were the first person I thought about, Beta Ray. Well, there's the team that beats it right there. Who got the 4 diamond upgrade? Was it just one person? Just so I have better context. I don't completely understand everything that's going on about this. Well, he said Tadano. Was it just Tadano got the 4 diamond? So they just gave one player, a single player, an upgraded, yeah. And I don't think anybody's, at least Diamond Dave wasn't faulting Tadano necessarily. He's faulting Scopely. Yeah, it's not about Tadano. Yeah. I'll make a video about it. No, you can't build a game based around leaderboards and spending thousands and thousands of dollars on a race to get first place without having some sort of competitive integrity. If the game is buggy, it kind of falls apart, right? If they're going to just design systems, you know, to extract money from players that way, then it better be right. And I think the people are willing to spend if it's fair, and that's you know, obviously people wouldn't be doing it unless it was fair, right? But when it suddenly becomes not fair, then it kind of falls apart. It's just like hackers. There's hackers in the game, why spend? So are you saying that this may, oh my God. Godforge? I'm familiar with Godforge. Did they changed the graphics since the alpha? Okay. Good. It's been a minute since I looked at it. I don't think Godforge is replacing. No, let me re-speak. I believe there will be a bunch of Raid Shadow Legends players that will play Godforge as a second game. Absolutely. 100% think that will happen. Beyond that, I'm not sure. But they definitely will draw in a chunk of Raid Shadow Legends players. %. They may get some Marvel Strike Force players, they may get some Galaxy of Heroes players, they may get some new players, but most of their players are going to be Raid Shadow Legends players, you know, taking it on as a second game. And and they probably be very successful if they can do that. Again, with the same two principles, no bugs and stuff to do. No bugs and stuff to do supersedes monetization issues as far as I'm concerned. People will pay a premium price for a game if there's stuff to do and there's no bugs. Let me tell you, you get bugs and shit goes sideways. It's a bendable. Blame Dorky. It's Dorky Dave's. It's Dorky Dave's fault. It's Dorky Dave's fault. OG Diamond Dad fucked it up. Bendable, how are you doing, my guy? Bond fan coming through for Prime for 31 months. And Bendable gifting a sub to Ms. Hyde 82 from South Africa. I dated a girl from South Africa briefly. She had a very distinct accent, and I can't put my finger on it still today. South African accents are kind of hard to pin compared to like New Zealand or Australia or even Canadian. Oh no, well, we were both heavy drinkers and it didn't work out. It was brief, very brief, a couple weeks. Yeah, it's hard to put my finger on it. Like I wouldn't have known. I knew she was from somewhere, right? Like, and then, you know, after I got to know her for a while, then she told me where she was from, and I was like, oh, okay. And she still had family back there. Was hell like Cocoa Puff of South African girls? Yeah, she was pretty fun. I hope she's okay. I don't typically keep in touch with people, but she was kind of in a spiral when I was hanging out with her, and I don't know if she ever pulled out of it. A lot of the issues that I had, I pulled out. I thank God I pulled out of it somehow. No, let's see. No, I spiraled for a while, but I eventually pulled out. Aussie or New Zealand? Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, frankly, here in the States, we just don't have a lot of exposure to South Africans outside of, let's say, Elon Musk, right? I think Elon Musk is probably the only prolific, if that's the right word, South African that I know of. I'm sure there's others. Charlie Therazon? Okay, I did not know that. I didn't know I had no idea she was from South Africa. But the accent is subtle. Like, I feel like an Australian or New Zealand is a little stronger, and like Canadian sounds pretty subtle to me, as American. Okay. I think she was Jewish. I didn't know there was a Jewish community in South Africa, but I'm pretty sure she was Jewish. Yeah. I have no idea. Loads of Jewish people? Okay, yeah. She was Jewish, yeah. I know absolutely next to zero about South Africa, frankly. I mean, I have no understanding, no worldview, just like know nothing. Level 10. Okay, let's see. What is this? Okay. Wait a minute. Do the old orbs pay those? I'm confused. Do these nodes, are they the old orbs? Are they the new ones? No, these are the old ones. Joburg? Okay. Trevor Noah? Oh, Trevor Noah. I see. I thought he was British, from England or something. I had no idea. He's from South Africa? I know Trevor from somewhere. Hey, Bendable. Let's go to Taco Bell. Did you hear my Taco Bell story the other day? From back in my stoner days? Taco Bell, it was with salvia. Did I tell you that? Did you hear that story? Unless it's in Vegas, I'm not going. All right. Love to hear it. Okay. First, I want to preface this. Drugs are bad. Well, but this is all of this stuff you can get at a head shop, and I feel like this stuff is way too strong for a head shop. So there's this thing called salvia, and I have no idea if it's still legal in head shops or whatever, but I had a buddy who said, "Oh, salvia, blah blah blah." It's like, oh, you can get it, at the head shop. What a head shop is like a place that sells like bongs and tobacco products and hookahs and things like that, and they sell other things too, like back, probably every, anyways. But they sold this thing called salvia. So I tried it once and I was like, it just was awful, and I remember not liking it. And so I had like a weed box, and it just sat in there, which is strange. It sat in there for like a year, and then someone came over and go, "What's this?" So it's like, "It's salvia." I was like, "Oh, okay." I was like, "I hate it. I don't want it. I don't like it." And these I don't know who it was. Maybe there was a party or some girls or something like that. Anyways, they smoked the salvia, and I forgot about it. The next day. Trigger warning, yeah. Tobacco glass store, yeah. Paraphernalia, yeah. So the next day, I woke up and the house was empty, and I was by myself, and it was probably, woke up late, like 1 in the afternoon, let's say, and I said, I'm gonna go to Taco Bell. And, and if you're gonna go to Taco Bell, you got to smoke a bowl before you go to Taco Bell. So I just smoked a big fat bowl out of my bong, and went into Taco Bell, ordered my food, didn't realize that there was salvia left over in it. Like I had forgotten that they had used it last night. Just completely forgot that that was in the bong. Yeah. So I get into Taco Bell and order my food, and I go sit down at the table, and it hits me like a freight train, and I was just like, "Whoa!" And I immediately like just slump over the table. I'm just lying like face down on the table, and I turn into a school bus. And now I'm like on a road and I'm a school bus. I turned into a school bus. And then there's a snowplow. And then I'm a school bus, and I slide and I get hit by this snowplow and I get cut in half, and my face just gets cut in half, and then I'm falling over because I got cut in half by this snowplow because I'm a school bus. So anyways, I'm like face down on the table, like my whole body's on the table, like my hips are on the table, like I'm completely lying on the table with my feet dangling and my arms over the end, just like lying on top of the table. And I could hear them calling my name. They're like, Trevor, order's ready. Trevor's, come get your Cruncherito. Crunchwrap Supreme is ready to go. And then I can hear him, and I was like, and I looked over, and then the lady came over. She was like, "Sir, are you okay?" I was like, "I'm fine. Just set it there on the counter." You know, I couldn't get up, so she set it on the counter. And so then I'm lying there for a while, and then I kind of like the sound kind of comes back to me, like I could start hearing the sound, and I start coming back to the room, and I had drooled all over the table, and basically my face was just in a pile of drool. And I look at the table. I look at the counter at Taco Bell, and the entire staff was standing there looking at me. They're all standing there looking at me. So I go over to my food, and I kind of like get my senses right. My food is just like cold. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta get out of here. They probably called the police or some shit. And so I ran outside and I hid in a bush. So that's my Taco Bell story. What's the point of the booze? It only matters if you care about PvP. It gives you a competitive edge in Crucible and War. Kids, don't do drugs. Yeah, I really hope that you can't just still get this shit legally. I mean, it's just like, it was like for sale at like a tobacco shop. Oh God, it was awful. Absolutely awful. Anyways, that was a long time ago. Probably around the time I was dating that South African. Actually, that sounds about right. No, that shit with the trash can. I was like, fuck this. I threw the tray away and everything. I was like, I threw the tray away and everything. I was like, I'm out of here. Because I was like afraid to drive. I don't want to get like a DUI. So I hid in a bush and just wait. Because I thought the cops were coming. And I didn't want to get in my car. Like, getting in your car is a bad idea if the cops are coming. Like, they're going to chase me down. Nah, so I hid in a bush. I don't think so. It's in La Quinta, California. In the parking lot of, I think, a Walmart in La Quinta, California. Don't do drugs because you could end up cut in half in Taco Bell. Yeah. Anyways, it's probably the last time I went to Taco Bell, though. Oh, God. Taco Bell. Taco Bell Cantina? I don't even know what that is. Is that like a high-end Taco Bell? All right, let's do alcohol sales. Okay. I'll buy you a beer or a margarita, whatever you want. I don't care. I'm going to do my baby account for a second and then why does it do that? Cantina was deleted during COVID. Are you banned from every Taco Bell? I think I'm technically banned from Walmart, but that's another story that I can't tell on stream. That's actually a worse story. I think I'm technically banned from Walmart still today. I had a hard time, man. I was really struggling. Rating on Scourge? It's a W. I don't know what a 10 would look like, but it's definitely on the higher side. As far as what the game needs right now, yeah. Oh no, I wouldn't. The Walmart story is not a good story. Yeah. Although, as a result of the Walmart story and getting banned from Walmart, I was court ordered to rehab for 90 days. But I just don't feel like telling the story. It's not a good story. Yeah, we did hear about Diamond Dave. Yeah, there's a lot. We have a lot. We're gonna make a video about. Actually, let's see if there's any. I think I'm gonna make a video about this. All right, no comments. I'm gonna use the restroom, but we'll make a video about this. Miss. Another on my way down. I know, right? My understanding is that OG Diamond Dave finished before Tadano. I don't know if that's true or not. And they gave Tadana 4 diamond. And OG Diamond Dave doesn't want a 4 diamond. He just wants the rewards to be as they said. The issue is about bugs, though. The real issue is about bugs. Yeah. You can see the order they finished in game. Yeah. And my understanding is that OG Diamond Dave doesn't want those rewards. He just wants it to be fair, right? He wants integrity. Yeah. All right. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go pee. Well, it is silly that they made the game a auction slash race. Yeah, I agree. That's silly. But if you're gonna spend X thousands of dollars on anything and the rules are gonna change at the last minute, or there's hackers in the game, I feel like this so here's what happened. This is what I know what happened. Yeah, third and asked Scopely about someone out of top 5 getting a 4 diamond, but no response. So what they're saying is which somebody here. So somebody got a 4 diamond for finishing the top 5. Let's see here. We got to find this. Does anybody have the God? No. The boosting only affects basically PvP right now. So it's if you don't care about Crucible, War, or Arena, and I don't know why Arena is a non-event at this point, based on the structure. No, Jamie, he doesn't want that. He wants the payout to be fair, and the way that it was all G Diamond Dave wants is this right here. That's all he wants. Treat yourself? Of course they do. Well, so for me, this all came into the forefront with the Morgan Le Fay scourge, and I believe this is one of some of the big spenders had at the time with the Morgan Le Fay scourge is, okay, so this is an auction. You know, whoever finishes the scourge is going to get Morgan Le Fay. You know, and the heavy spenders have an advantage, but there's hackers, and the hackers. Why would I spend money if they can hack the game? Why? And the problem was created when they started creating these leaderboards. The leaderboards where you get this if you place this was kind of a newer idea. And ever since they've done that with auctions, all the leaderboard events, which is like, so like if a lot of people just don't care about these events. It's like, yeah, I'm not going to spend money, but I'm going to tell you this, people that do, people that spend to get in the top 10, the top 5, the top place, they see the value. Maybe they see value that you and I don't see. That's fine, but they see value. But the problem with it is if it's not clear what the rules are, or if the rules get altered, or if there's bugs, or if there's hackers, all of that goes. You can't run leaderboards if it's not going to be fair. And I don't think we had anything like that until the Morgan Le Fay scourge. Yeah. This was Philosopher. If I remember correctly, this was one of the main issues that Philosopher had with the game. It's like, if you're gonna expect there to be a leaderboard and this and that, if there's no competitive integrity and value for my spending, then get fucked. I'm out of here. It's kind of, I mean, it's a complaint. Yeah. All right. So. What's up?
Photoshop acting?
Mm,
Mine says that generative fill no longer is not available.
you didn't update?
I did update. I'm updating the Photoshop beta to see
I used it this morning right here. I took out there was two arrows in this thumbnail that I made, and I took it out with generative fill this morning. There was another arrow. I took out the second arrow, so it worked for me. Let me tell you what version I have.
Well, no, I checked it. It's updated.
Mine might not be, because I had a notice. It said if I wanted to get this Firefly extra generative fill, I had to update, and it asked me if I wanted to update, and I think I said no.
Oh.
Let me see if I. Yeah, let me see. Let me give you a. Oh shit. I can tell you what version I have. Oh, sorry. He's Okay. I'm about ready to record, anyways. I'm gonna send it to you on Discord, babe. How come I can't start recording? Oh my God, what a lag. Okay. We are gonna clear, we win the war. Did we clear? Or do you need more attacks from me, Fly? Okay. OG Diamond Dave, who finished 7th in Dark Dimension 9 for Annihilus, he actually has a 3-diamond Annihilus, is quitting the game. He made a video about it. I'll leave a link to this video in the description. But I want to talk about what this means to the community, because I feel like a lot of people may not empathize or sympathize with someone that spends a large amount of money, but I do think this matters to a larger group of players. And I'm going to say this again, that there are a couple different issues going on with Marvel Strike Force, and to me, some of them matter more than others. I do think it's an issue what's going on right now with the in-game economy, what is happening with power cores, then getting moved from the arena. What do we spend power cores on? The gear tier 20 pieces of power cores are really high. We can't core characters anymore. Those are issues, and I want to acknowledge those issues, but I want to say there are two things that I feel are more important than that. Bugs. The game is buggy. Why would you want to spend money on the game? 2, there's nothing to do. Why would you spend money on the game? Got to have things to do that are fun and no bugs in order for people to spend money. And I would even argue that the way Scopely looks at it, like if I was sitting down with somebody that works at Scopely for lunch, I would generally say that probably they're going to say bugs are bad and we would like to give you a game with no bugs. They'd also like to say we would prefer if you have more things to do than not and for you to have fun. As far as monetization and how much the game costs and what's going on with the in-game economy, they may disagree with my position. But I got to say, we got to hold them to that. No bugs and more things to do. I think the Silver Surfer event is great. So this is what the situation is. And the reason why I think this matters is because Dark Dimension 9 was bugged and its problems. And the reason why I think that's a big deal for a larger amount of the player base is if they can't take care of their tippity top spenders in the game, rumors out there that some of them spent $8,000 to compete to get a Nihilus on day one, and it was bugged. And if they can't take care of them on an event that was known in advance, they had a lot of time to release it, a lot of time to prep and take care of it. What does that mean for the rest of the community? It's supposed to come out on a Wednesday. It was bugged. There was a lot of crashes, and then it was postponed 2 days, and it was released on a Friday. And apparently there were tons of bugs, and a lot of people had crashes as well. To the extent that that happened, I'm not really sure, but it was not good. Now, the reason why this matters is because there was a fundamental change from the way that I see the game that happened, I'm going to say probably at the beginning of the Nihilus saga, probably around the time the Morgan Le Fay Scourge, where things start pivoting into this direction where there were leaderboards, where there were different rewards placed on where you placed. And they're also doing that with spending. We have all kinds of spending events. They call them leaderboard events. They're really just auctions. But the problem with those type of events is that if it's not fair, or if the game is buggy, or if there's no competitive integrity, then why spend? And that was first exposed in the Morgan Le Fay event, where there was apparently widespread hacking in Marvel Strike Force up until that time. It just didn't really matter that much because there were no leaderboards. But when the leaderboards came and you could see that there were people obviously cheating and placing ahead of people that were not only investing a lot of time in the game, because I just want to say that even if you don't spend money on Marvel Strike Force, your time is worth something. So nobody is truly free to play, right? You still have to spend your time. But if you're willing to spend your time, which is valuable, and money on the game versus somebody that can just hack the game and do something in the game files and they place better than you, it dismantles the whole structure of the event. And that's kind of what is happening here with this Nihilus saga. Now, if we go in game right now, you'll see that OG Diamond Dave finished 7th. And the reason why this matters is that there was a, who finished first gets a 5 diamond Nihilus. Whoever finished 2 through 5 got a 4 diamond Nihilus, and then whoever finished in the top 10 got a 3 diamond Nihilus. So you have to watch OG Diamond Dave's video for all of the exact details, but he's quitting Marvel Strike Force because he finished, you can see in game that he finished, between 6 and 10, and he has a 3 diamond. So he finished tier 7. And his issue is that because of combat errors, and he doesn't fault this player. I just want to say he also does not fault this player. But the 8th place finisher made a big stink about the bugs. And they, in fact, have a 4 diamond. And so what's wild to me is that according to the leaderboards in game, OG Diamond Dave finished before this player, yet OG Diamond Dave has a 3 diamond and this guy has a 4 diamond. So what does this mean to everybody, right? Well, competitive integrity of the game, which is a weird thing to say on a mobile game. And frankly, I don't even know if the competitive integrity of the game mattered up until the leaderboards were introduced to the game. And if I remember correctly, I was first made aware of the leaderboards really mattering, as I mentioned earlier in the video, around the Morgan Le Fay Scourges. And bugs. If bugs matter, and if bugs were causing crashes, and for players, because this was a race, and if they believe the first place finisher finished this in about 3 hours and 15 minutes, and whoever finished first got the best rewards, and they were all scrambling to get this. And all of these people that were playing, they're basically, spending several $1,000s. I don't know if $8,000 is the correct number, but that's the number that's been circulating. Some of them had spent up to $8,000, but they're playing $8,000 tournament. You can go to the World Series of Poker and you buy a seat on that order. And if the rules aren't fair, that's going to be frustrating. And as far as a general player, just bugs, competitive integrity. What does this say about Scopely? Now, OG Diamond Dave doesn't want a 4 diamond. What he wants, and he doesn't even fault the player. He feels like the player, complained and acted their own best interests. he's faulting Scopely for making the decision to go against and change the rules of the tournament. And I would argue that none of this would matter if the game wasn't buggy. So I think that's where my focus of complaining is going to be for the broader base of the community. We need things to do. Up until Silver Surfer coming out a week ago on Monday, I felt like there wasn't a lot to do for the week before. We got the Danger Room like a week ago Monday. Then we've got the Silver Surfer event. I think the Silver Surfer event is something to do. I'm having a good time. I know that there's some mixed feelings about the way the payout is and what's the actual usefulness of a 1-star Silver Surfer, but something to do. We have nothing to do and the game is buggy. This kind of stuff is going to happen over and over again, and it's not going to be just heavy spenders like OG Diamond Dave. Again, go watch his video if you want more context to exactly what happened. I kind of gave you my general idea of what happened. And lastly, I wanted to read something that Beta Ray Bill said. Beta Ray Bill, who also finished up in the top there for Annihilus, and he's like the second largest account. It says, so I missed the start, but to clarify, Dave is leaving because had issues on Dark Dimension 9, anomalies galore. A few of us had combat errors as well, Stocky, Tadano, myself. And while that sucks, if you're going to do extraordinary compensation, you can't just do it with one, first of all, and second, you can't compromise the integrity of a leaderboard. They literally could have done a million other things, but to the arbitrary do a 5-diamond upgrade to Annihilus was not the right solution. And to be clear, what they're talking about is Tadano is the person that got the 4-diamond Annihilus, and his name in game is this Cam on ADAT. And I don't think anybody is upset with Tadano or mad at Tabano. They're just mad at Scopely directly. And then the last comment is Dave is not the only one leaving over this. All right, so let me know in the comment section if this affects you or if you think that this has any impact on your relationship and experience with Marvel Strike Force. Love to hear your thoughts on that. Oh, it is backwards. Tadano. It is back. Tadano Mac. It is Tadano Mac. Yeah, it's Tadano Mac backwards. Tadano Mac. What did I say with 30 days no money? Amen. I don't know if there's anybody else that got Annihilus wants to chime in on my assessment of the situation, if I gave it a reasonable shake or not. And what happened? Yeah, I mean, if you don't want to spend, go for it. I think that's a personal decision one can make. Zero Box hasn't done anything. I think there is a case of one actually doing some good in was it Marvel Contest of Champions? But generally, no, I have not. In this game, I haven't seen them do anything. Every time people announce boycotts against MSF, they made record profits. Well, I think that was more a function of macroeconomics and COVID was the effects of people being locked in their houses was more impactful than any kind of boycott could make. I mean, just the extreme amount of players tuning into Marvel Strike Force was completely offset by any upset player base. You know, the new players coming into the game during the beginning of COVID just overrode that. I made a lot of videos about that specifically. Yeah, I pissed off a lot of the boycott activists when I made videos, you know, using sensor tower data showing that the game profits went up right when the boycott hit, and they were like, those sensor tower numbers are fake and you're a shill and blah blah blah. I was like, dude, I always talk about things the way I see it. It's got nothing to do with anything else. The way I see it, you guys didn't do anything. COVID was a bigger factor than the boycott. Anyways, a lot of people are upset with me. I went from spending minimum 400, but anywhere between $400 and $500 a month during COVID, down to, let's say, a year and a half ago, to $230 a month, to effectively 6 months ago, up until 3 months ago, I spent $0 for 3 months. No money on the game. My spending went from essentially from $400 or $500 a month to zero. This last month, I didn't buy the most current battle pass, but I know I bought 3 battle passes and I bought 3 character offers. So 3 battle passes, 60 plus 40, 100. I spent $130 in Marvel Strike Force over the last 6 weeks. Trevor Stick. Yeah, it was Cyclops. And they were requiring people to, in their alliances, to send them screenshots as proof that they didn't buy Cyclops. And then they were really mad when I made a video saying, I don't know what you guys are doing, but the profits are up, numbers are up. Oh, those numbers are fake. I remember this conversation. Beginning of COVID. In fact, it was right when I met Kat. It was early in our, I think we had just started living together. Yeah, it was Cyclops. So that would have been spring 2020, if I were to guess, somewhere in that time frame. All right, let's play this account for a little bit, and then we'll do the Silver Surfer thing. Yeah, they've had about 3 of them. Yeah, I think I remember 3 specific ones. And you know what? My take is on this is like I appreciate people trying to make a change in the game. I don't think that's bad. Um, I do take issue when it's non-spenders trying to bully or compel spenders into not spenders or guilting them into spenders. And you know, to my thing is like we're all adults here and people can spend the money that they want to, and everybody finds value in different things and everybody has different means. But it's pretty rich in my opinion for someone that doesn't spend to say boycott the game and spin boycott. It's like, dude, you know, if the top spender wants to get together with his top alliance spenders and get that thing going, that's different. But I don't really get the. Yeah. Okay. Level up 28. Never heard me comment on how much one spends on golf clubs or green fees. People are hobbies for them. Yeah, it's a hobby. I feel like value is such a like what people find value in is just so different than everybody. It's like food. Like I don't like the food you eat. Okay, maybe it's not like that because people that like pineapple on their pizza clearly are stupid, right? They're just wrong. And they know they're wrong. They're just pretending. They're just contrarian for the sake of being contrarian. They don't even really like it. They just say they like it to make themselves seem all cool. Where does integrity roll into that? I guess I don't understand. No, you're wrong. All right, I'm gonna let this go in the background for a little bit. We'll go back to Marvel Strike Force, or the main one. Maybe your calves would be twice as big if you had a pineapple to your pizza. You could fuck you and your pineapple on your pizza. Now, if you wanted to do hot mustard on your pizza, I could understand, or not hot honey on your pizza. I had that the other day, and that was pretty good. Pineapple. You might as well put onions on your ice cream. Yeah, hot honey is really good on pizza, actually. Pastrami with mustard? Dipping your pizza in ranch? Yeah, that actually is pretty good too. I had that the other day. Actually, though, I had those like masala flatbed chicken masala things. It kind of feels like a piece of pizza, actually. And I've been dipping it in sriracha and ranch. Pretty good. So again, fuck you. Onion ice cream is actually good. No, fuck you, onion face. Some people just can't take L's and they're always wrong. I'm here to tell you you're wrong. If you like onions on your ice cream, if you like pineapple on your pizza, if you think a hot dog's a sandwich, you're just dumb and you're wrong. Because I'm the authority on these type of things. You're probably your favorite color is purple. It's because you're stupid. Nobody likes purple. We got Battle World. All right, let's do that. Okay. Bacon vanilla ice cream was delicious. You know what's also really good on ice cream? French fries. French fries with ice cream is legit. I'm telling you. Yeah. Oh man, frosty and fries. Yeah, that's good stuff. Oh man. Yeah, it's really good. Culver's cheese curds dipped in custard is money. Yeah. Yeah. I think I need to eat something. I'm playing both accounts now. At Texas in the movies, they serve pickles and popcorn. I know that they put mayonnaise on their French fries. What, in Europe, I think? I don't know if I know what poutine is exactly. I know it's Canadian, but I don't really know what it is. Okay. All right, I'm uploading this video. Hold on, so I'm a little distracted. Thunderbolt. Uh-huh. Putting these nuts in your mouth later? Ooh. Mayo and mustard on your fries? Yeah. Thunderbolt's good here? I don't think so. Oh, let's just do Blue Marvel and Sentry. Why? Let's not make this complicated. Jeff seems good. And who else do we want to use? Songbird seems good. All right, well. Like Wendy's nuts? All right. Okay. So this is a Wendy's? Cracking streamer that crack. Let's do this first. Control J. He looks so sad. He doesn't, did you watch the video? He doesn't want that. It's not what he's asking for. Yeah, he's not asking for that. Yeah. Yeah, I got to eat something. I'm chipping away at this. Eat some Taco Bell. Ooh. Nah, I got some stuff here in the. I'm gonna see. I'll go out there. What do you got? Mega Red Phoenix. Food sponsorships? I haven't had any in a long time, it feels like. So this is a brimstone, right? Oh, let's just do blue marble and brimstone, right? Oh, wait. And then with Hit Monkey also, right? Hit Monkey helps. C4 energy drinks. That's what we do need. We do need more energy drinks. Sponsor trips a couple swimmers on the way up to the pool once the race started. They still get in the pool and they race their hearts out, and finish. But whatever they get, several complain, but one gets recognized for coming in top ranks, gets a ribbon, and they do nothing for any other guys they tripped. Yeah. Yeah, it's just weird, right? So we're visualizing Diamond Dave as a speedo? No! All right, I'm gonna get some food. Okay, not literally, jeez. Oh my God. We're funny today. All right, I'm gonna go get some food. I have one thing left. Woo! I'm on my microphone. Yeah. I remember there was a podcast that you guys, but I don't remember anything else about it.
But you just remember there was a podcast.
Yeah.
So the guy who did it, who they believe killed her, was arrested and put in prison for life. It's super rare when you don't have a body, but they did.
Okay.
He posted this morning that the guy who podcast posted this morning that they're executing a search warrant at his mom's house. He might be buried there. They might find the body.
Well, he already got convicted, right?
Yeah, but her family wants to know what happened to her. They want to be able to rest.
What if it exonerates the guy?
It won't. Trust me, honey. It won't.
I don't even know. It's like, I don't know.
So they exonerated him from the body at his mom's house?
I don't know. I guess that wouldn't work. AI video that. I'm gonna stop giving analogies. Let's see here. I'm playing both accounts at the same time, and then we're gonna do looking for pages of Dave standing up. Scopely has always given Tadano special treatment. Yeah. Well, they remember there was a whole from Ryan Jacobson, like doing an apology video to him, right? What's going on? Remember that whole apology video that got published? I can't remember. That looks right. What's OG Diamond Dave? I hope my video of yours represents actually what happened. Also, there's a clip of me being whipped, begging you not to quit the game. I don't know if you saw that. It's not about Tadano, no. But I did post a video. I hope almost everybody here in chat saw me record it, so there was no complaints. I'm pretty sure I didn't do anybody dirty. You did see that. I don't know what the clip was though, but I know that was a stupid skit. I think I did you. I think I represented you well in the video. I hope I did. I think that was my intent, anyways. You got 7 DMs about me in the whip skit. Oh my god. Oh god. Let's see. Is this it? Is this the skit? Oh my god. Is the skit? Oh no no no. Where's the skit?
Oh yeah. I just want to announce today we are going back to Marvel Strike Force. That's right.
What?
We're going to start streaming in the evenings right when Dave was.
Oh no. Oh wow. Okay. I want to see the super dumb whip skit. Did anybody clip this whip skit? I didn't see it. I gotta laugh at my own shit sometimes. All right. Please, 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 Diamond Dave, don't quit the game. We love your money. Please, please don't quit. We are begging you, Sanser, or whatever your name, whatever you want us to say. But please don't quit the game. Also, please don't make us make these difficult decisions. He spent more money than you. It's just that simple. Please understand, it's not personal. He spent just so much more money than you, and we had to choose him over you. Don't quit the game, Diamond Dave. Shit. Shit. Oh my god. I'm a dummy. I'm an idiot. Something wrong with me. Scourging all over your face. Oh my god. Anyways, Diamond Dave, sucks. I'm hungry and I'm not thinking and I'm reading Discord, so I'm a little distracted. T-Dats, let's see what T-Dats sent me. Oh, it's a meme. No, he didn't send me a meme. Actually, that Tadano Mac video of Ryan Jacobson trying to get him to come back to Marvel Strike Force was the first time I had seen or heard of him. Like I feel like that was like the first time I ever even heard of him was in that Tadano Mac video. Is that's too obscure? How many people I didn't publish it because I think Duartic published it. I didn't publish it, but I think it's on a Duartic's channel. I think it was on a Reminix stream, and then Duartic clipped it and then published it on YouTube. Did you say Diamond Dave sucked? I didn't say Diamond Dave sucked. Hope I didn't. Correct. It was a REM stream and Duartic video, so it's kind of obscure. All right, I'm gonna go check out my food real quick. Oh yeah, Battle World is off the chain here, by the way. Is it still okay? Did it stop? It did. Oh, good. Thank you for pulling it out so it didn't burn. You know what? You know what works well on this? Huh? Sriracha and ranch dressing.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Hi, Charlie. Yeah, it's a masala, so it's kind of got like a different flavor.
Chicken tikka masala flatbread thing?
Yeah, it's pretty good. All right. Let's get some ranch. Want to get some ranch dressing ASMR? Let's see. See if I can get it to go work. See, you get the microphone right up to it. Oh, there's not much sound.
Why are you so
Oh, that didn't work out. Well, that one was a little What? What? I don't even know what you're talking about. Oh my god. I don't know that shit. I don't know anything about that kind of stuff. Oh my god. curse my dog in his puppy dog eyes. Aw. All right, we will. Did we do it all? Is that it? Did we just sim all of Battlezone? Battle World? Yeah, we just did, huh? All right. Yeah, it doesn't do anything for me. Battlezone? Yeah. What is going on here? Age of Fear prologue. Can I do this? Mission provided characters? Okay, let's do that. I don't know what this is. This is my baby account. You sunk my Battlezone? Yeah, Battle World. All right. Okay. I gotta eat my lunch. Cheers! Oh, that doesn't work. Ooh. I'm gonna take out my microphone though. Yeah, but that was the first time I heard of him, was when that Tadano Mac thing was made. If anybody has a link to the Duarte video, I wouldn't mind watching that, just for curiosity. I don't even know if that video is still up. Yeah, so the microphone's gonna be pretty quiet because I set it on the, set it down.
We got deals for you. Buy now, buy fast. Limited time, it ain't gonna
That's pretty good.
last. Don't even try. Better hit that store 'cause it's buy or die.
Got it at Costco.
First hits free, yeah, just a taste. Then the grind kicks in. Hope you like the waste. You got some sharks that's
a lot of
true,
gold.
now wait. We slowed the drops, now you're locked by fate. Training match dry, you're stuck in the sand. But lucky for you, we got packs in demand. Professor X, man, you want that prize? Well, better drop cash 'cause the grind's too high. Buy now.
Is this the one that was too hard and they made it easier?
It ain't gonna last. First hits free, now the cost runs high. Better hit that store 'cause it's buy or die. Things tight, open your cash. You will wait 3 months just to level 1 class. B20's here, but here's the twist. Pay up now or it don't exist. You wanna be strong, then pay that toll. Or sit in the grind while the whales take control. Gold's too low, mats don't drop. But here's a quick fix, just check the shop. Professor X,
I'll roll and close out on you.
hope's getting thin, but for just $4.99, you can maybe win. Try to be meta, you wanna survive. One choice remains, bruh. Buy or die. Buy now, buy fast. Limited time, it ain't gonna last. First hits free, now the cost runs high. Better hit that store 'cause it's buy or die.
MSF ain't a game, it's a digital mall where the price tag's high and the grind is tall. You can play for free, but you'll wonder why when Scalpely reminds
Oh, I was really hungry. That's so good.
buy or die.
Be right back.
Be strong, then pay that toll, or sit in the grind while the whales take control. Gold's too low, mats don't drop, but here's a quick fix, just check the shop. Professor X, man, hope's getting thin, but for just $4.99, you can maybe win. Trying to be meta, you want to survive, one choice remains, bro. Buy or die. Buy fast, limited time, it ain't gonna last. First hit's free,
Oh, that's so good.
one's hot. Better hit that store, 'cause it's buy or
All right, be right back.
in the game, it's a digital mall where the price tag's high and the grind is tall. You could play for free, but you'll wonder why when Scopely reminds you it's buy or die.
Lip gloss, cherry, or a secret dream. Told me I'm perfect on your cracked phone screen. Hard on pause, but the filter's cute. Post me up, crop 'em out, that's the mood. Say you love me in the mirror, not my face. Buy me dinner just to ghost me, what a waste. But I'm still slaying, so it's fine. I look hot when I pretend. Lip gloss, cherry, or a sinking dream. Told me I'm perfect on your cracked phone screen. Hard on pause, but the filter's cute. Post me up, crop 'em out, that's the mood. Say you love me in the mirror, not my face. Buy me dinner just to ghost me, what a waste. But I'm still slaying, so it's fine. I look hot when I pretend you're mine. You look so pretty when you lie. Tell
All
me
right,
forever while you scroll right by.
we're back.
I don't care, just say I'm yours. I'll believe it, then slam the door.
Where am I?
You look so pretty when you lie.
I didn't lose a magnet.
But you still try. I don't need truth to say I'm cool. Break my heart, I'll post the proof. DMs pop, you leave me on red, but I know you're watching every story I've said. New boy likes me, now you care. Too late, babe, I dyed my hair. You want sweet, I want
All right. You know, I got your AI music right here.
Nah, banana.
banana, na na banana.
This is not a. This is real.
Na na na, banana.
Zulum actually made this.
Don't move, don't move. Na na banana. Eyes locked, don't panic. Na na banana. Hold it steady, don't rush that line. Take it slow, yeah, take your time. Grip it right, don't let it slide. You leaned in, now you can't rewind. Look left, look right, don't trust that thing. Why moving, got a mind of his own. Step back quick, now you froze mid-step. Now you stuck and you already know. Wait, wait, don't react. Take it slow, don't rush that. Too close now, don't panic. Na na banana.
is real. This is no AI. No AI was used to make this song or video. We don't believe in that AI slop here. Oh no, that was something No, that was AI slop also. That was an experiment. All right. Did we do this one already? This is there's a couple songs that we've got that, you know, the whole reason why that's the second best AI song. We all know what the best one was.
Although if ever the bards called imagined dragons, we know them, O Lord. Then imagine dragging these nuts across thy face. Amen. What bloometh fair within the Netherlands fields? Tulips, O Lord. Tulips wrapped around my dear.
I'll do Na a favor, not sing along.
Hast thou tasted the feast of Sugandhis? What food is this, O Father? Suck on these nuts! Allah, Allah. Dost thou drink the brew kombucha? We sip kombucha mouth on these nuts. Bubbles of joy arise. Know ye, my friends, Eden and Wendy. Name them, O herald. Eden laugh when these nuts strikes the back.
So this is actually pretty generous for a new account, getting through these events. I don't know what I'm going to do with these, but let's do it. Yeah. Okay. Well, my whole take on AI is that AI just needs to know its place and suck on these nuts. That's my take on AI. Yeah. Let's not get this power dynamic twisted, man. We all know how it goes down. Heavily religious Christmas, even though I'm not a what you call believer. I get that. Oh, I see. Well, maybe. I haven't played it super sweaty. You know, I'm enjoying playing it. You know, I'm just trying to... Okay, so we got through all that. All right, we'll do these challenges here. That looks good. Should be able to run over everything with that. Okay. Oh, yeah, I know, right? I did see that. 23 points, that's pretty good, right? Even though I had 2 dropped attacks. All AI 6 sex robots incoming? Well, after watching, there was a Netflix thing about the corn industry. Kind of gave me it was not favorable, right? But if we could get corn that is not actual people, like not like celebrities or your neighbor, but like corn, like animated people to do corn, AI animated people that so that because I feel like there's some pretty significant exploitation that goes on in the corn industry. After watching that Netflix special, I don't know if that'll. I don't know if I don't know. I mean, let's just be real. Why don't I just say what I really mean rather than tiptoe around it? Because we need AI corn, let's say with like She-Hulk. That's what I'm into. Ooh, Cornelia? I'm not a fan of Cornelia. We got to use corn. We got to use AI powers responsibly. PM. All right. We want to watch let's watch this for a second. This is a Duarte video. Does Duarte care if I show his videos or not? I don't know. Should I not show this? I don't want to. Yeah, let's do it. I'll let chat look at it. At the 12 minute, 30-second mark, there's a footage there from Ryan Jacobson begging Tadano Mac to not quit Marvel Strike Force. Yeah, he's been cool with me lately. He actually helped me on. So I have to go look, but I'm pretty sure he's been banned here for a while. But he's not banned. I know for a fact he's not banned on my Raid Shadow Legends channel. He popped in a couple times and he was super fucking helpful. Like totally chill, kept it to gameplay. Super, like he actually helped me beat Fire Knight 9, Hard 9, and Hard 10. So I don't know. For copying a team, not showing a video. Oh yeah, I forgot. I don't know. You see, I don't know. I was like, he was just really cool. Like I always thought. I mean, the guy was smart. It was a different worldview than me. Oh yeah, he copyright struck me. I had a meltdown over that shit. I lost my mind. It's like getting fired from your job. It's useful if you want to equip characters you never use with bulk so you can use them as storage. All right, you unlocked the arena. All right, we'll go do that. Danger room is open. Well, what happens is that I start stripping gear off of my bad characters and then I randomly need them in like Curse City. And and it's like I just need them to not die and just stand there. And I can hit that auto gear. I'll use it. I don't think it's good or designed well or any of that. I'm not trying to get into that. I'm just saying that I will use it. I think it'll be useful. I mean, it just grabs random shit, and I'm okay with that. Because I'm going to use my artifact extractor anyways. That's going to pull the good gear off of my characters. So it's just extra storage is what it is for me. Like normally I don't equip characters when I'm doing like when I'm doing Minotaur. Now I can just hit that button and throw them into Minotaur and not even have to worry about them. I was playing with it this morning. I was like, cool. Oh, we got to do 2 blitz matches. Oh no, I don't know if it's good for that. I don't think it's a bad thing, but I don't know if it's good for that. I'm literally using it just because I don't want to manually do it, and it saves me time. And then it allows me to use characters as gear storage. What do I want? Well, I don't have Doom Tower ready to go. Yeah, the Doom Tower thing is clutch too. Yeah, I'm super fan of the both of those updates. I think they're good. I think the auto grip thing is going to be weird, but I suspect for some players it will be better than what they're doing now. I've done some reviews, man, and it's not good. Most people do their gear correctly, but I've definitely done some where the gear was sideways. Yeah, well, I will use it to like these level 50 characters that I normally don't put gear on that I need to use in Minotaur because I'm doing masteries or Curse City where I don't have time to go in and do them. And I can just hit the button and be done with it. It's gear storage. And it won't get lost because my extraction tool will pull the gear off of those characters as needed, because I have my important characters locked, but those characters won't be locked, and so it's just gear storage. Walmart with you? What time are you going to Walmart? Actually, I do. I kind of need to get out of the house. My body hurts. I love the Hell Hades thing. I know some people like the RSL helper better, but anyways, I like the Hell Hades one. All right. I want to get through my daily activities on my baby account. I don't know how to theory craft with nearly. All right, we need to hurt her. When I have 3,000 pieces of gear, theory crafting is not going to be a thing. I mean, I could theory craft, yeah, I get that, but what I'm saying is that oh, I guess. I just think that, there's no chance that I'm gonna. But with 3,000 pieces of gear, I'm not gonna build it as good as the object. I feel like there's advantages. I think if you don't know what you're doing and you've never done things manually, it'll hold you back. But I think it's just faster and more efficient. Stark Tech. What do I want to do here? Okay. I'm sorry, I'm distracted. Battle and raids. All right, we'll do arena. Oh, yeah. I think there is an advantage to doing everything manually and building presets. That's the one part of the game that I don't do well. I don't take advantage of presets. Yeah, I think that that's something that I could be taking advantage of that I'm not. I'm gonna need to find a new alliance for this account. We're doing all right. How are you doing? Chilling. Oh, very nice. I wonder, I gotta see how many of these characters are actually farmable. No. 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 Shocker, I barely know her. All right, which one of these are post-winter guard though? All right, so I can farm Jessica Jones, right? Already did her for the day. Okay. Daredevil. Mm, can I get her? Yeah. Let's do this first. Art. Mentor your own accounts. I'm curious how that works. Is there a way for me to take advantage of that? You can take advantage of me? What? I don't know what that means. All right, what do I want to do here? Brawn. Okay. I'm trying to see who I can farm that is a recently reworked character. Did I check Gwenpool? I did, huh? Squirrel Girl, no. Thought I checked these. I did. We checked them and it was Shocker. They updated from 450 frags. Don't know exactly what you mean by that. All right, campaign. I want to farm some nodes. So this is a pretty current correct character. Level up. Okay. How's my Crucible League rewards for T4s? I haven't looked into that, to be honest with you. Someone in chat might know. I Nothing is recent enough. Yes, kind of is used still. Jessica Jones has been done. Just trying to get like some of the more Hella, I guess, kind of right there. Just newer characters rather than older characters. Roots current. Okay. $37. 37, 37, 37. 37 is the next level. Okay, so let's we're not going to get there. Hmm. Now. All right, let's build a retcon and Ms. Marvel. Oh, I know, right? That's true, I suppose. Deadpool. We got to do 2 arena fights first. Let's see here. What do we got there? 33, 31, 32. She-Hulk. Ooh, my favorite. Something's wrong. Where'd I run out of? Ran out of something. What did I run out of? Okay, let's find that. $34. Okay. Just finished the video. Thank you. I think you represented everything accurately. I appreciate the additional eyes on it. Okay. Good, good. I see it. Yeah, I just wanted to like, it's not really like a dump on Tadano thing, right? It's kind of hard to talk about it too in a way that people will care, because people kind of, well, you know, you have to deal with it more than I do, but people don't. Whale shaming is a thing, right? Okay, let's go to arena. See, level 34. I wonder how well I'm going to be able to do in arena. Hello, Sheriff. Greetings from Austin. Just got a new account here. Okay. All right, what do we got here? And let's go into arena. 6878. I got a 23,000 power, 6186, 5956. 29,000. Think I can beat that? Yeah, just throw them into the second. Not the there's two vaults, but the back vault removes the gear, right? Thank you, Nah. Yeah, was there there's Master Vault and Reserve Vault, I guess? I don't think we can win this. It's good. It's really good. Very happy with the Scourge. No complaints whatsoever about the Scourge. Feels good. I need to get through a little bit deeper run. I don't know if I want to wait for Mighty Storm. I was going to play it again today, but I think Kat wants me to go somewhere with her, and I'm thinking I might do that. Feels good, yeah. Feels good to play the game. Well, it depends. I mean, the reserve vault is all my food for training day. Yeah, I was going to do the proper run today, but I kind of finished my day already, and so I'm kind of... I want to go hang out with Kat and the baby. She asked me to go do something with her right now. And then a bunch of people come over to my house every Wednesday night, so I'm going to do that. Yeah, my reserve vault is just full of 30s. I got 30s everywhere in my reserve vault. Food poisoning? I don't think so. That was at somebody's house. Oh my God. It was at an Easter party. Everybody got sick too. Reddit? What do we got? We'll see. And I mean, let's see how that goes. Let's see how that goes. I don't think that's gonna do well on Reddit. I think you're gonna get. I think you're gonna get downvoted to shit. Oh, I read it. Yeah, the problem is with not getting surfers, everything's going to stack on top of it. They said that specifically. They said everything's going to stack. The adjudicator. I did. It looks really good. Oh, the Xavier environment? No, but I saw the snake in the surfer thing. That was sick. I gotta go look at it. See, I can load it up here. Oh shit, I didn't finish this. Better than Alice in Wonderland? I gotta finish this actually too. Let's do this real quick before I forget. Let's go in. Kano? Is this new? Oh, it's got the jets, the Quinjet. Ooh, look at the Quinjet. All right, what do we got now? All right. I'm going to go hang out with Kat. Thank you for being here. I will be back tomorrow to do Silver Surfer Scourge. I ran out of steam today. Marvel Strike Force dot. Let's see. What do I got? 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 Twitch. Yeah, we've been online. I got in early today, so I've been streaming for almost 4 hours already. Who's this guy? Yeah, we actually got to play the game for 4 hours today, and I didn't even get to the Silver Surfer stuff. I streamed for 8 hours yesterday, 4 hours today. Still have Silver Surfer stuff to do. All right, it's a W. Stuff to do is a W. All right, let's go hang out with Miss Hyde.